Hi out there in LJ land. This is Mikeadu or Mikeadu Kitty or Mike. If you don't know me, this is my first video post, and it's a long-awaited post since I haven't posted in about a month and a half or 2 months to be exact. So I just thought I would let you hear my voice and see my face and give you an update as to what's going on in my life. Since April, I've been a teacher here in Ibiza City for the Board of Education, teaching elementary school English, which has been both fun and challenging and a rewarding experience. I really enjoyed a lot. But like I said, it's been challenging in the respect that I've never done this before, so it's coming basically out of left field. I'm using what I've learned as a student, just period, and seeing what other techniques teachers have used on myself as an instructor, and I've been trying to use those lessons and whatnot in my classes, which so far have worked pretty well. I'm very popular apparently, which is great to know, and I find a lot of joy in teaching kids. Other things that have happened in my life. Well, my fiance Rob came out on April 23rd and stayed until May 13th, I believe it was, which was amazing. It was great to see him again. Spent a lot of time together in my tiny ass apartment. And just it was good to see him again. I hadn't seen him since Christmas, so talking to him every day, which, well, it is fun and is wonderful. I prefer to have human contact, so it was nice to actually be with him. Period. We did not so much traveling, but we did, go someplace together. I finally got to show him why I love living in Japan, why I love it here so much, and I think he finally understands and just doesn't think I'm, insane anymore. Um, what else? Well, I was working at the Gap, as many of you know. I don't remember if I posted this or not, but I was working at the Gap up until January of this year when we had our major fashion show at school, when I was going to Asai Gakuen, and they weren't giving me enough hours, so I jumped ship and started working for Lush, which is a handmade cosmetics company. It's very famous. They use all natural products, blah 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 blah. So I was working for the Japanese, I guess, version you could call it. It's still the same company, but it's Lush Japan, so it's a little bit different. Worked there until a few weeks ago, where when I wound up saying adios, I quit my job there because, as much as I loved working there, things changed, and my situation with working for the school board was, coming to become starting to become a priority, and I needed to make my priorities the students and my coursework, and making sure all those things were in order instead of selling soap and all those other things. So as much as it was hard to say goodbye to my friends there, I had to set my priorities where they need to be, which is with the school board. They are sponsoring my visa after all, so if I screw it up, they'll kind of say bye bye, go home. Which I know some of you would be happy to see, because I know you guys want me home, but fortunately that's not going to happen. Other things, what else? Going to be moving. I'm actually moving this month to a new place, which I'm very excited about. I'll hopefully be posting pictures of it soon. I did take some pictures of my empty new apartment. It is huge compared to this place. In Japan, when they talk about room size, they size them based on a tatami mat, because a tatami mat is a standard size. Everybody knows, if you're Japanese, what a tatami mat is, what size it is. So and they use counters called jo, which means 1 tatami mats. So the apartment I'm currently in is 7.5 jo, which is 7.5 tatami mats. Now, that's one room. That includes my bathroom, and when I mean by bathroom, like my shower, like with my bathtub, and the toilet, and the kitchen, and my entryway, and everything. This place is freaking tiny, and as Rob can attest to when he came to stay here, it is freaking small. So and considering where I'm living now is in comparison to where my schools are, it's quite the trek. It's about 45 minutes away by bike to some of my schools. So I needed somewhere where during the winter, I could easily get there and not have to worry about being late or having to spend, an hour and a half getting somewhere because, transportation limitations, all that. So found a new place. It's called 2DK, which means 2-bedroom, living room, dining, kitchen, and not living, just dining, kitchen, which is pretty large. So the main room is 10 tatami mats large, and one of the bedrooms is 7.5, which is the same size as my entire apartment. And then I have a Japanese style room with tatami mats and everything, which is 6 tatami mats, rokujo, which I'm very pleased with. It's very nice. It's a nice neighborhood. It's close to one of my schools, and it's close to a lot of amenities, and like very close to 2 train stations. So I'm very pleased with that as well. So I'm just in the process of moving. Things are a little crazy right now. That's why I've been so busy and haven't had the chance to update. And I apologize for that. I know you guys out there in LG land, in internet land, and my family back home are wondering what I'm up to and all that stuff. And basically, the short answer is working. Working, working, working. That's all I seem to do is work and pay bills and work and pay bills. And sometimes I manage to get out and have some fun. Sometimes I don't. But, that all comes with the job. The job itself, for me, is rewarding, so I'm willing to make the sacrifice of some of my free time in order to, have this wonderful job. And the pay is pretty good, too, so can't complain too much. What else? I'm planning to go to Tokyo in the beginning of August. There's a couple events that I want to go to, and I have a friend down there who asked me to come down and stay with her, which is pretty cool. She's like, come down, stay with me for free, don't worry about it, we'll go out and hang out in Tokyo and everything, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to be in the process pretty soon of getting tickets, and cheap tickets, because, I can't afford regular price, but, getting all that in order. So it'll be nice to have a little bit of a vacation before you head back to school, because every other time I'm basically working. Also, won't be coming home for the summer, unfortunately. The tickets are just too expensive. I can't afford $1,800 for a plane ticket at this time. But I will be coming home for Christmas. What I mean by coming home for Christmas is I'll be going to spend my Christmas with Rob in Vancouver. His family has invited me out to spend Christmas with them, so I'm really excited about that, because it'll be, Christmas in Vancouver, which will be pretty cool. I might be popping up around New Year's into Edmonton just to see everybody out there who misses me. But we'll see how that goes. I mean, it's mostly a time and money situation at that point, and we'll see how everything works out. What else? Shoutouts. Shout out to everyone. Thank you for, I guess you could say, pestering me to get my ass in gear about posting here, and to those who posted on my last post about, or to commented on my last post about whether I should do a video post or not. Thank you for responding so quickly. I was quite surprised. I know that a lot of people have kind of glazed over my journal and have stopped reading it because I don't post very often, but usually it's within good reason. I've lost a lot of weight still again. I'm down to 130 pounds for those of you who are wondering. Yes, I am eating. I'm eating well. I'm just exercising a hell of a lot. And those 45-minute bike rides don't hurt. What else? I guess that's basically